Here we go. Here's a little bit different way to start the video for once. You see my wife, my random home rigging of a slip and slide, and she's putting some good old soap on it for the little ones. The 37s, which I have to say, they were just in the back of the truck, but I'm really thinking, oh look, the two dogs are tired. I'm really thinking they might look good on those wheels right there. What do you think, sweetie? Get rid of the 420s? Yep, and yep, that's what. Tell me how you really feel about it, sweetie, please. Hey, no, it's not food. But maybe throw those 37s back on there and get rid of those little street tires.
Would you just make
and then,
mine?
babe, I will never have mine made up. At least I stopped buying vehicles. What? I haven't bought one for a year. Usually it was every like 3 months. And then look, we still even have the old burnout tires from when we did the gender reveal on the big boy over here. But the whole setup for this, your massive unicorn, which I post on Instagram, so people could have seen this coming, but that's how you make 7 and 8 year olds happy. And obviously all girls. The one we got here is myself and the little one inside, 2 months old. Alrighty guys, we are here at TSI and I haven't filmed in about 2 weeks to be perfectly honest. And I'm going to go over why I won't be at Rob Runs this weekend. I'm hoping I get this film out tonight so that people know, because I've had quite a few questions, not nearly as many as, you know, big YouTubers. But a lot of people's asked if I'm making it to Rob Runs and will the 72 be there? It will not be there. We'll go over that here in just a little bit. But while we're here at TSI, I found the next build, which I know is crazy. You find your next build and the first build's not even done. But this build will be absolutely perfect, but there will be a sacrifice if I do this build. And I'll get to that here in a little bit when I show you what the build is. But it'll play perfect because I can have the 72 in the shop at one point, and then this other build in the shop when the 72 is not in the shop, you know, going back and forth until everything's just perfect in the way that, you know, I really want it. But anyways, we have the money to catch up on what is owed on the 72, so we'll go ahead and see where it sits right now, and then go ahead and pay, make sure it's caught up and everything, because don't want to be behind on that type of stuff. And then we will jump over to what I'm thinking is the, honestly, probably my dream truck, and I would love it more than this Platinum. So anyways, we'll jump in there. So there's old Bessie. It sounds like she might be getting some loving too. Just got a message on Instagram. Somebody wants to do some wheeling and dealing on that little guy, but we'll get to that after my true dream truck. And here it is. An OBS. Yes, it is 2-wheel drive, but all the parts are at the guy's house to convert this to 4-wheel drive. No rust. It does look a little rough right here, but that's just because they actually replaced it with the metal fender and just rattle canned it. So yes, this thing would obviously need a paint job, but all the doors open perfect. Oh, whoop, whoop. That's his fault. He told me I was good to open the door. He told me I was good. But look how spotless the interior is. And what is crazy is as your vinyl floor cloth, oh wait, actually here's the rare part, 7.3, and it's manual. There we go. I mean, the interior is almost spotless, seats need clean, but other than that, but anyways, your vinyl floor, manual, and it has cruise control. So obviously somebody had to order this truck this way because this is extremely rare. Short bed, manual, cruise control. So it's a work truck, but it has cruise control. It's really different. The only real thing that it needs work on is obviously the dash cushion there would need to be replaced. But everything works. It already actually has injectors in it and 140 horsepower tune on it. And right now he is saying he's getting 26 miles to the gallon. Obviously the 2-wheel drive helps with fuel mileage, but 26 miles to the gallon right now just driving it to and from work. I already have the smoked out headlights, but he also has a new hood because he bought a donor truck to convert to 4-wheel drive, and the donor truck has also a perfect door to be able to get rid of that. Granted, it would need painted or wrapped because they are not the same color, but he has all the parts to change it back to what it needs to be. Oh, wow. Look at there. Good old turbo in it too. So here you go, your faithful 7.3. Man, and this one has over 300,000 miles on it, still ticking. I believe the only thing is, well, I didn't actually ask about the turbo, but I'm guessing after 300,000 miles it's been through a few of them. But The only thing that's not stock on it, other than most likely a turbo, is the injectors on it. So everything else is still from factory, running over 300,000 miles. And then I was talking to him about it. This one is already a coil, as you'll see right there. It's not a leaf spring, but if converted to four-wheel drive, go ahead and keep it as coils with four-wheel drive. Swap all this out, put the solid axle. But what he's curious on is, if you see the truck way over there, doing a front end off of one of these newer trucks, and also the doing the steering box up as well, because apparently it makes it to where your turning radius is a whole lot greater than what they are on these old trucks. But guys, I truly think this right here, perfect. Well, other than I want to restore it, make it actually perfect, but I think this right here is the perfect truck, and this could possibly be my son's one day. So that would give me 16 years to work on this thing and make it what's his name, OMS or OSG. Oh no, the guy on Instagram that has the white one of these that has the like fully custom interior that was originally out of the 6.7, and shoot, he wrapped them all that baby blue or whatever. He's also got a newer aluminum duty that he did. But we will go ahead and jump over to the truck and go check out this other truck that wants to pop and swap some parts. Here we go. Here's the other truck. Oh man, makes me look kind of tiny, doesn't it? Yep, look pretty small right about now. Believe it or not, before I took off my old lift kit, these were the same size. These guys were actually really good buddies, the guy that owned the truck before me. But he said he's tired of his lifted truck. Man, looky there at that. Then he did say this stuff would need repainted, but you know, nothing crazy. But he said that would need repainted, so that one's understandable. Which it doesn't have the track bars, but we could always get the track bars added. That's the easy little thing. Now here's the one thing I would have to get. I would have to get me some amp steps. Man, his are really tucked under there. Holy mackerel. Those are ridiculously tucked in there. But come and look at it, really just looks like the bracket's what really needs it. I don't know, it's kind of close. It's kind of close. But for right now, until I decide what color I want to paint, because I wouldn't keep it black, I could just do the bracket for right now. Man. And I did look up, stealth suspension. It seems to be a pretty dang good suspension, if you ask me. He just wants to go back to the leveled life. There you go, guys. That ended up being a whole lot more eventful, and I definitely just realized I did not show the 1972. But I'm already back at the house. I have family here, so I've got to go in there here in just a minute. But anyways, the 72, what happened is we're trying to make it a brand new aluminum tank that is custom fitted to where we can put the filler up where the stock one is and run it up underneath it and remove the old tank. But with that, and I meant to even grab, but we got into a lot of conversations, a lot of different details, so I just totally forgot the little simple things. But it was he ordered a 4x8 sheet to be able to cut and everything and make the tank. And they, for some reason, sent a 36-inch long then 4x4x4x4, a square of aluminum. Yep. If you even cut that every which way and try to make something, it might fit the sending unit. That's really about it. So they're trying to get it in here tomorrow, which tomorrow is rod runs if I get this out tonight. But they're trying to get that sheet of metal here, but I'm pretty sure the whole shop is going down to rod runs, so that's not going to do me any good. I was there, I listened to the call and everything. He's like, yeah, they screwed up. They still charged them the $130 freight that the sheet of metal or the actual sheet would have cost, but they sent them a $24 piece of aluminum for $130 shipping. Makes good sense, right, guys? But I guess I'm popular for about 30 seconds. But anyway, so I looked at that, striker lift or whatever. I'm thinking I might have to lean towards it because I do miss the big truck and everything, and I've already got the small one right here. My daughter really misses the big truck. Yeah, thinking I might be leaning towards that. But tell me what you guys think. I know a lot of people rag me for the rubber band tires or whatever, but tell me what you think. Do you like this setup, or do you guys miss the old setup? Which at the end of the day, it's obviously my decision, but just kind of curious what you guys are thinking about it. I'm really missing the old setup, to be 100% honest and everything. So it's a give or take. We'll see. I got to continue to talk to the guy, but he told me he got tired of his lifted truck, and well, perfect scenario. I'm tired of my baby level truck, especially when I'm used to being one of the bigger things on the road. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for the lack of content last week, but the whole aluminum sheet metal thing, man, he's out of here. He's thinking it's Bristol. But with the whole sheet metal thing, really screwed everything up, where they sent the wrong thing because it was supposed to be there Monday, and then somebody signed for it not knowing what to expect or whatever, thinking that was the right thing. Then, you know, we're all looking around for it and everything, and realized it was the wrong thing Wednesday, I think it was. I believe it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. It was Wednesday. So, and they said the quickest they could get here is tomorrow. So, yep, that really put a massive damper on everything. But anyways, I'm done rambling. Hope you all have a good day. Thanks.